Ashley Kemper grew up in New York with caring parents who accommodated her love of gymnastics.
Growing up, I was a pretty serious gymnast, and that was kind of how gymnastics was. Just everything needed to be perfect. And so I think that stayed with me, maybe sometimes to my detriment, but generally I think it was something that taught me to be a person who worked hard and was willing to give each thing their full attention, and probably led me down the road of ultimately becoming a lawyer.
But before law school came college.
I remember when I was deciding where to go to college, my father was dead set on me not going to California because he was convinced I would meet someone from California and never come back to New York, which is where I had grown up, and I promised him that wouldn't happen, and so I met someone from the Midwest instead. So that's where I've landed.
That someone is John Kemper, who Ashley met at Stanford. After living in California, New York, and Chicago, they settled in St. Louis.
People from St. Louis are very knowledgeable about their city, very interested in their city, very committed to their city, and I think really invested in seeing their city grow and thrive.
Ashley had always worked with legal aid agencies, and she continued to do so here, helping women impacted by domestic violence. The stories were gut-wrenching and hard.
The truth was, as hard as they were, the most inspiring part of it was that my clients were really strong. There were a lot of problems that they were facing, but what they were doing demanded the utmost bravery and strength to be in that kind of situation and decide that you were going to leave it, to really, really know from the inside out how dangerous it was for you to be leaving that situation and still do it for you and your kids.
As her own family grew, Ashley's service evolved to membership on numerous boards, YWCA and Arch City Defenders, a continuation of her passion for justice and civil rights. She helps cultural institutions like the Muni and 9 Network.
Ashley is a very committed board member, and she led a very special committee focused on board charters and processes over the last year at 9, and her commitment, her attention to detail, her ability to engage people really made that process a success.
Ashley credits her mother, a teacher and then principal, who helped turn around a high school once labeled one of the most dangerous in New York City.
It was always about how she could help them, how she could improve their life. She would stay till all hours of the night. She was there first thing in the morning. She was on the phone with them, helping them with the college application. She's in touch with them to this day. Just giving back and really giving all of you is kind of the way she did it. And so I think I realized that was something I wanted to be a part of my life as well.
And one she hopes her children embrace, too.
What I hope for them is that they are happy, but mostly that they find the things they love, that they do them well, that they are passionate about their professional choices as they get older, and that ultimately they do good and they give back.